Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Joe from 9 to 5 Notion, and in this video, I'm going over how to create your own signature template in Notion using SyncBlock. And you can place your signature at the top or bottom of your Notion pages so that you can build your brand, build authority, and build trust and grow your business. It's like you're giving away your business card in a digital format to your audience. And the good thing about placing your signature on every Notion template that you create is that you are doing free marketing to your business and you're not spending any dime on marketing. By the end of this video, you will learn the step-by-step process of creating your own signature template so that you can use it to grow your brand. And now let's get started. For those of you who don't know what SyncBlock is, it is a special type of block with the ability to embed content from one Notion page to another Notion page. And in here, you can see that red border indicating that it is a sync block. Since it is a sync block, any changes that you make on the original version will be automatically reflected in the clone version of that block on other Notion pages. With that said, it saves you so much time because you don't have to go and make changes on every Notion pages on that specific block. For example, this is my signature template and I'm placing it on every Notion template that I created before I share them with my audience. This is an example of a sync block. And if I click this drop-down menu, I can see other Notion pages that my sync block is on. So there are over 161 Notion pages that I have my sync block on those templates. So let's go to my subscription tracker that I created. So this is my subscription tracker, and before I share with my audience, I place my template right here so that I can build my brand, and I place all the links that they can connect with me, like my social channels and also my email. And also this link is my Gumroad page, and I am placing my Notion templates on Gumroad and giving my templates as a freebie or selling them as a paid template. So if I make any changes on this original version, then this signature block on other Notion pages will be automatically updated. Now let's try it. Like, hello. Now I edited on this original version, and now let's go to other page like Eisenhower Matrix, for example. And now my template is updated with the word hello. So on different pages, you will see that hello word because all the templates are synced automatically. So let's go to subscription tracker, and now you can see hello. One thing to keep in mind is that you can also edit on the clone version of the sync block. So right now on this subscription tracker, we have the clone version from the original version of my signature. And so if I delete this word hello, and let's go back to my signature page, which is the original, like it's already written here, like original this page. And if I go to subscription tracker, it's not written original. And so this is the original version, and now the word hello disappeared already because I deleted it on other clone version of the sync block. So it's quite convenient, right? Once you make changes on one sync block, all other sync blocks are automatically updated, and you don't need to go and make changes on each and every individual Notion pages that your sync block is on. There are so many ways you can use sync blocks in Notion, such as address cards, website links, and navigation bar, and so much more. By now, I hope you get the general idea of what sync blocks are. And now let's start creating a signature template in Notion using sync block concept. Now I'm going to recreate my signature on other Notion workspace. As you can see here, we have two columns, and first column we have the profile picture, and second column we have this entire thing. And inside second column we have 4 nested columns. So I'm going to mention about how to build nested columns in Notion in this tutorial as well. Now let's start creating signature template in Notion. Now I'm on my second workspace. As you can see here, I have 2 workspaces, but if you want to create more workspace, you can create it right here. And now I'm going to create a page with the name signature, and I'm going to expand it to full width. First of all, we will create a page. So here, let's name it as the features, and I'm going to create it into full width. The reason why I created this sub page to design my signature is because we have so many formats going on, and I don't want to mess the format while I'm converting it into a sync block. And now we have this sub page, which I am going to use to build my signature. So first things first, I'm going to add my description like I did in my signature. So now let's get started. That's it. And space, connect with me here, and then emoticon, down arrow. And now we are going to create nested columns. Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok. Since we are on a Notion page, we can easily drag blocks and drag it beside another block to create columns. Like this. Drag, place it here. So now we have 3 columns, and click it here, and now we have 4 columns. Now let's start working on the links before I jump on to creating nested columns. So in Notion, if you want to add hyperlink feature to the words, simply select the word and click the link button. And now I'm going to add 9to5notion.gumroad.com and then click link to web page. Now the word here is automatically linked to that web page. Now let's test it out and see if the link actually works. So here is my 9to5 Notion Gumroad page, which I feature my products, which are free version and also the paid version as well. And now I'm going to hyperlink the email. So for email, we can link in a different method because once we click that email, we want to automatically launch the email software so that we can start sending email to that person. So here we are going to copy it here, Command C, but for Windows, Control C, and select it here, and then link, and type mail to with colon, and then paste it and linked. So now if I click this email, you can automatically send email with your email software. Alright, now I'm going to add my social links. So double click and link, and then I'm going to use this link, copy and paste, and link to web page. And for Twitter, same thing as well. Copy the website profile and double click, link, paste it, and link to web page. And now YouTube. So I have YouTube open and my profile link, and now I'm going to link it right here and link to web page. And TikTok, copy TikTok website and then link it and then paste it. Boom. Now it's done. Now I'm going to add my profile picture and see if there is a formatting error or something like that. So I'm going to add my image, and if you have image, you can upload it from your computer. If not, you can embed link from the website, and also you can use the pictures from Unsplash. So now I'm going to upload it from my desktop, and then the first picture is the one that I want to use. Wow, it's so huge. Okay, so I'm going to make it smaller using this dragging feature, and now it looks fine. So now I decrease the size of my profile picture, and I'm going to drag it and place it as the second column. So place it right here, and now the formatting is messed up, right? So I need to drag and drop. So now we have two columns here, and obviously the first column does not need much wider space than currently it is. So I'm going to adjust the column size so that we have more space for these long sentences. So in order to adjust the size of the column width, then you have to hover between two columns, and if you see this vertical line and if you see this toggle with left and right arrow, press it and then drag it along so that you can adjust the size of the column. And now, like we did last time, we're going to move these blocks side by side so that we can create 4 columns. So now let's drag Twitter right next to Instagram and see if it works. No, it doesn't work because this Twitter block is creating the third column, which we do not want it. So what's the best way to create multiple columns inside a column? So these columns will be called nested columns, and we're going to create it inside a page. So now we will create a new page, and let's name it social links. And I prefer to turn the toggle on for the full width because I prefer to work with larger canvas area. And now I'm going to drag all of these 4 blocks and place it inside this social links page. Now these 4 blocks are inside a Notion page. Now you can create multiple columns. So now we have 4 social links placed inside a Notion page. And now I'm going to turn this Notion page into a text block. So we have 4 nested columns inside this second column. And if you don't need this title, we can delete it and backspace. Now there you have it. So we have 2 columns here. With the first column, we have profile picture, and the second column, we have these descriptions, and we have 4 nested columns. So this is the signature template, and now we're going to make it into a sync block. Because if we don't turn this whole thing into a sync block, when you copy entire thing and place it on a different page, then the formatting will be messed up. Like, I'll show you. Like this. So let's try it out. Copy all of them and then paste it in a different page. Let's say sample. As you can see here, the formatting is messed up, and that's not what we want. And so we need to turn that signature into a sync block. Now we have this signature already set up. Now the last step is to convert this page into a sync block. And now this page has all the templates with the formatting that I want. And now we are going to turn this page inside the sync block. So create this sync block by slash and then type sync. So you will see sync block here. And now I'm going to place this inside the sync block. So now this Notion page is inside the sync block. Now the problem is I don't want to see this page version, but rather I want to see this whole signature on sync block. So how do we do that? So we can turn this page into a text block. Drum roll, text. There we have it. Now we can delete this title since we don't need it anymore. So if you want to lower the size of this sync block, you can lower it right here. And that's it. Now we have this signature template that we can use it and place it on other Notion templates that you create. So how do we place this signature template, which is a sync block now, into other Notion pages? That's so easy. Now I'm going to create an example page, and I'm going to place this signature on that example page. So once you hover on this sync block, just click once and now click copy and sync. Now let's go to example Notion template that I just created and click Command V or paste. And now I'm going to expand it to full width And now that we have it. So now this is the clone version from this original version. So if you click it here, we will see that the original version is on signature page, which we are currently on. And if we go to example page, this is the clone version and therefore it's not written original. So the more Notion pages that you place your signature on, then you will see all the Notion pages that the sync block is on. Now let's make some changes on the sync block and see if the changes automatically reflect other sync blocks in different Notion pages. So here I'm John from 9 to 5 Notion. Welcome to my page. So I edited this sync block and now I'm going to see if the changes reflect on the original version. Also, this sample doesn't work because it is not a sync block. Here, this is the signature page with the original sync block. And now we can see that the changes is already reflected on the original version as well. So once you make changes on one sync block, the changes will automatically reflect on different Notion pages. So now I'm going to highlight it and change the color, for example. Let's change it to blue and then click bold. And now let's check to other Notion page and see if it's updated. Voila! So now we have this welcome to my page. And now I want to delete these words since I don't need them. So I'm gonna delete it. And now it's already deleted on the original version of the sync block. So that's a wrap for now. I hope you get the concept of sync block, and hopefully by the end of this video, you will have created your own signature template, which you can use on your Notion templates. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.